South Dakota's most dangerous hoods. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that you sent me. Let's learn about Alexis's hometown. Let me see this.
Rapid City police are on the lookout.
South Dakota. Where's South Dakota on a map? I don't even know. Low key. South Dakota on a map. North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. I don't even know where Nebraska is. Let me see a bigger. Oh, what? Oh, wow. That's literally dead center. Holy shit. I did not know there was a dangerous ass city in there. What the hell? Wow. Honestly, if it doesn't come from over here, and over here, I don't know what any of this is, to be so honest with you. Like, I've known this because I've been here my whole life. I know this because I live here now. I don't know anything that's here. She from the gutter. She from, I don't know, but apparently it's bad enough where they had to make a whole video out of it. So let's learn a little about it. Let's learn a little about it. I mean, it don't look like a bad spot. This low-key look a little bit like Newark. A little bit. This exactly. Actually, Newark don't got all this in the background. They got like big ass buildings, but low-key this look a little familiar.
Out for several suspects following 5 shootings in the last week.
I want to learn about another city today.
The City Police Department has seen an uptick in violent crimes.
Dude basically said, hey, I'm coming back. I'm shooting up this whole show. I had to pick my brother up after he got shot, you know?
I never planned to be 50 years old, ever. I thought I would be passed away way before that, you know.
My daughter, supposedly she was accidentally shot by another guy there with a gun.
That is insane, bro. That is so insane.
At first, you might guess that South Dakota is a very safe place.
Oh my God, the water is reminding me of New Jersey. Oh my God, that is disgusting. Yo, I just got reminded of when I went back home for a little vacation back to New Jersey. The water looked exactly like that. But the bad part about it was that it had like it had the little rainbow shine on it, like there was something in it. And I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, how did I never see this before?
It's up for debate. Nationally, it's actually ranked somewhere in the middle, and it's more dangerous than states like Kentucky, Florida, and Illinois. Now, for most South Dakota citizens, it is reasonably
probably because
safe,
it's a
but if you are
swamp.
a Native American man, it's a different story altogether. You see, Rapid City is South Dakota's most dangerous city, and Pine Ridge is the most dangerous reservation. And together, these two share kind of a strange
There's such a thing as a
It's
dangerous
kind of like
reservation?
Chicago and Rockford, where you have gangsters going back and forth to flee from the law. And in Rapid City, shooting has been on the rise, and most of it is tied to Native gang activity. And
There's
here's another
Native
interesting fact
gangs?
about South Dakota. It is arguably the most incarcerated state in the country.
Oh
Some
my
estimates say that up to 7
God.
out of 10 Native men will serve at least once in jail or prison. And although Natives make up only 9% of the state population, they make up nearly half of the prison and jail population. To investigate this further, we head to
What?
Rapid City and we dig into the trends of violence and incarceration. We meet with guys like Eric, a man who has served decades in prison and now is out advocating to stop the cycle. Vinny, a local rapper whose brother was killed at one of his
Damn,
recent
bro. I
shows.
did not
And
know
of
that.
course, to really
I've
get
never
to the
heard
mud,
of Native
we make a
gangs. I
stop
didn't know
at
that
the
they
local
had
trap
gangs.
house. Join us as we go boots on the ground in South Dakota. Quick announcement, folks. New
I love
shirt
Tommy
dropped
G.
from the
Tommy G's
site.
so fire.
Low key in the front, big dogs gotta eat, and busy in the back. If you want to be one of the first to get your hands on this shirt, link is in the description, and rep the channel. And now, back to the video.
Little plug. Yo, we need a drone, Fabe. We deadass need a drone. You see how nice that shot looked?
When I see these young men, I see potential in them. I see something that they could become, and I see the gang lifestyle is mostly just taken away from what they could become. What needs to happen for kids that grow up in an area like this to say, I want to be an engineer or a doctor, or I want to run my own landscaping business, rather than I want to shoot somebody that's a lot like me that just happens to live in a slightly different part of my neighborhood. I don't know if we'll ever find that answer, but that's part of the discovery that we're on.
I wonder
this
as
channel.
well.
We're going to dive into the most dangerous city in South Dakota. Buckle up.
Just misguided youth. That's what I'm thinking. People that don't have like parental figures in their life, they're misguided. They get like other bad people teaching them how to do things. Gangs just be looking out for each other, right? Yeah, they do. Gangs look out for each other. Like you mean like they're out there looking to like for other gangs to hurt, or they be looking out for each other like family? Because either way, like it's Like they'll look out to see if like you're part of their block and stuff to like get you out of there. But they'll look at you like if you're like family, if you're a part of the gang. But that doesn't mean they're the best influence. On God, I want a drone so bad. Facts, bro. Honestly, the drone shots look so nice. I think it used to be like that, but I'm not sure if it's like that anymore. Yeah, where gangs are always looking out for you like family kind of. But I don't know about any current gangs, if they're like that or not. I know a lot of we just watched the crime video the other day of the gang that was the gang of the little kids that as soon as they got caught and interrogated, they all snitched on each other. All of them. I'm just like, y'all would put each other on a heartbeat, bro. I thought they were created to protect people. They were created to protect people. In a sense, they protected people for money, which is what early gangs were like. They protected people for money. Like you would pay them a certain amount of money and your business would be safe. But you were kind of forced into it, because if you didn't pay them money, they kind of were like, you either pay us money to protect you, and if you don't want our services, then you're against our services. Meaning we'll probably, if someone else, says, I don't like that business over there, please take them out for me, then you're a target. Which is what I at least understood from early New York gangs. Like, but those were the Italians and stuff like that. I don't know if that, like, how it started off with the Crips and the Bloods and all stuff like that. I think it was a family, very cultural thing for them, but I don't know how it is right now, to be honest. They have to become more sophisticated to be looking out for their own people. I think the cartel or whatever type of situation they have in the Middle East. Yeah, the cartel was kind of like that too. Honestly, I think the Mexican cartel right now is kind of like that. But even so, like, it's scary. Like, they're horrifying, because they're basically enough power to take over, to dominate Mexico right now, which is wild. It's crazy. But yeah, low key, in a sense, they were kind of meant to take care of their community, kind of. But it was kind of forced protection.
It's gonna be a ride. Tell us where we are right now.
We in Lakota Homes right now, this deep north, you know what I'm saying? Deep north side. It's a little dilapidated, etc., but there's a lot of love in the area, you know what I'm saying?
Ghettoest part of town right here, man.
Yeah?
It's our own little world over here, you know? Because it's like, even though we're so close to
Bro
everything
got
else,
the
you can go
Naruto
right down the
headband.
street and see business districts and shit like that. It's its own entity over here.
It's
you
like
know
a
what
little
I'm saying?
government.
Okay,
so
so
a lot
what
of
goes down
politics.
around here?
Definitely a lot of
Drugs,
politics.
you know what
I
I'm
don't know if
saying?
you guys have ever seen any videos on like the Italian mafia from back in the day. Oh my God, their shit went like little kingdoms. They were like, you had the kingpins up top, and then shit went down like a little tree for each one. And the way they did their business was so sophisticated, so fucking like hidden and crazy that it was just insane. Like they had to create what was it? They created that new thing so that they could get caught. I forgot what it was called. Recon or some shit like that. They made a new thing to catch them because they were like invincible at the time.
A lot of, and the dealings that come with that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? As far as robberies, as far as, you know what I'm saying, killings over a little bullshit, you know, an ounce of weed and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody die over it. So it's like,
Do you guys know
want
someone
more
that died
coffee.
over an ounce of weed?
There's a quad, bro.
yes.
Over an ounce of weed?
7 grams.
It wasn't
7
even
grams.
an ounce, it was a couple.
A quad,
it was like
dude?
5
Do you guys
Yeah.
call it a quad around here?
Yeah. Yeah.
I picked up many of quads in my day. Never have I ever thought about I was gonna die over it.
Dude didn't expect that night either, you know what I'm saying? I went to prison for possession of marijuana. It was my first charge I've ever caught in my life. The judge was just a little hard on me, you know?
How long
Going
did
to
you
prison
serve
for
for marijuana?
possession of
He gave me
marijuana is
6 years
crazy.
and suspended 5
6
of it.
years?
So I only
6 years?
Yes, for possession of
How
marijuana.
much marijuana are we talking?
It was a pound, you know what I'm saying? So my charge was possession of 1 to 10 pounds. So it didn't matter if I had 1 pound or 9.5.
Was that technically a felony then?
Yes, it is. At the time, that
my
was a different time in my
God.
life.
Mhm.
And I was, you know,
6
playing loud
years?
music, drinking, driving, doing the most, you know, being sloppy with it. I
So
was
you got pulled over in a DWI
For a
type of
pound,
situation,
bro?
and then they searched the car for weed?
they smelled weed
Yeah,
immediately.
killing somebody over
like
weed
I
is
said, one-
wild.
Chiefing it big
Just
time?
just an ass
I
being
was
probably
smoking when they pulled me
literally,
over. I
bro.
tried to play it
Literally.
off. I try to give him my blunt piece.
I
and be
feel like
"This
people
all I
are
have,
so
sir."
like people in this type of lifestyle, they're so ready to end lives so quick. So quick. It says, now did you hear what else he did? Oh, wait, what else did he do? I might have missed it. Going to jail for possession of marijuana is crazy though, and especially in today's world.
You know, they weren't going for that though. So
Did that seem absurd that you could be put in a cage for weed?
yes, sir. Dude, it changed the course of my life.
This is drinking and driving for one. He was drinking and driving. Wait, he was drinking and driving, and what else? Oh yeah, that'll stay. Yeah, no. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I mean, over here, you drink and drive, you get like a DUI. I don't know that, like, I guess for him they added a little bit more onto it, but I mean, shit, it's crazy. That's crazy.
On life and
he said he was being stupid. Yeah, he was being stupid. Honestly, for the other things that he did, he was being very stupid. But yeah, that kind of sucks when, like, in this community when you get brought up like that.
in general, I was a real normal kid. I played sports.
Drinking and driving
I
deserves
wanted to
prison,
be a
in my
nurse,
opinion.
You know, so it's like that.
Drinking and driving deserves prison. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like I'd kind of agree with that too. But I think there's so many people that do over here specifically. I don't understand why it's a thing people do, to be honest. I genuinely don't understand why it's a thing people do. But I think it's done so much that it kind of turns into something normal when it shouldn't be. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's a lot of people over here that they're like, yeah, no, I'm gonna make it home. I don't really care. And I'm like, bro, that's not good. Like, that's not, like, you are endangering other people's lives. Man, I don't know if I want to get into it. At work, they made us have like this little like DUI thing where they told us stories about like people that have crashed into other people being drunk and driving. And the stories that they told us were insane. People getting decapitated, people crashing into another car, the other car blowing up, and another people that were a part of that being stuck in the car on fire. These are stories that these police officers have seen. These aren't stories that you search up. They have seen it in their own careers. And it's insane because you're just like, oh my God, you ruined somebody's life. You genuinely ruined somebody's life. So that's why I feel kind of like it kind of does deserve prison time. But like, it sucks that so many people do it that it kind of turns into something that's like, oh, I guess they're doing it again. Let me see. You can take out entire families. That's what I'm saying. This shit's crazy. Hold up. All right. Imagine killing everyone and then coming out to survive. That's exactly what the cops told us. There was a dude that was like, he crashed into a whole family. I think that's the one where the family's car burned down with the people inside it, and the dude was still alive. And yeah, and he went to prison or whatever, but he had to live with that for the rest of his. I think that's insane, to be honest. Because he couldn't have been speeding and got him into federal charges for reckless speeding and driving. That's probably how it goes up to 6 years. Probably, to be honest. I think it's crazy if you do get put into prison for weed at this point. Like, honestly, like, it's crazy. 6 years for weed. So other things would make sense, to be honest. Yeah, it's shitty. I agree. Genuinely. That's why, like, I feel like, I don't know. I think it's so stupid when people are like, yeah, like, I'm a good driver when I'm drunk. I'm all this and that. Like, stop trying to normalize it. I don't do it, bro. I don't do it. And when people are like it's okay, just drink a little bit and you drive home like drunk a little bit. I'm like, no, bro, that's crazy. Stop trying to normalize it, bro. It's not normal. Fuck. You could really fuck up other people's lives doing that shit. It's crazy.
Can you no longer work for a hospital now?
No, I couldn't get a job in Walmart once I got out of prison.
You can't even get a job in Walmart?
No, I was trying to show my little brother a different way.
Fuck.
You know, like the lifestyle that we had got into based off circumstance. And that's my history in Rapid City, essentially. A lot of people know me out here for like sports and stuff, but like
What'd you play?
I played football, basketball, I ran track, you know.
We head next to I Am Legacy, an organization focused on empowering Native people and helping ex-cons rebuild their lives. Founder Eric Brainswhite invited us to a roundtable discussion led by former inmates to tackle the tough issue of incarceration among Native men.
Like, you can't tell by looking at.
Maybe I am too harsh, but every day you wake up, you have to take accountability for the choices you make. Facts. No, I agree with that completely. I don't think you're being too harsh. I feel like it's true. Genuinely, honestly. I feel that 100% with everything. The way my belief works, you should treat people as if those people are, in a sense, you. Treat people with kindness, treat people with respect, treat people that are living their day-to-day life like they are you, because you are you to somebody else. Like, somebody else should be treating you the same way, because, you know, it's like you all have an individual life. I don't know if that makes sense. But like, it's the same with safety. It's the same with the choices you make. Don't do stupid shit that could end somebody else's life or ruin somebody else's life, because in the end of the day, that could be you. That could be you. Just like watch what you do. Watch out with what you do. Weed will probably be federally legal soon. Hopefully. Then we could have some really good you laugh you loses on stream. Like the laugh you loses will be cinematic. I think it's just to fill our prison system, because how some states are allowing and then others are not. Yeah, I think there's still a lot of people in prison that are in jail for the possession of weed, even though like it's getting way more accepted right now. And it's crazy that their lives are being kind of put on hold because of it. Oh my God, bro. I feel like I'm breathing too much. Holy shit. You don't get to say whoops when it was oneself who decided to down the 8th drink. Facts. Honestly, I agree completely. And that's why I think it's kind of like you look after your own too. Make sure that people are making the right decisions. Look after your own. Look after yourself. Make sure, hopefully, you have people around you that look after you. That everyone's making the right decisions. Like I said, treat other people as if you're taking care of yourself. Treat other people like you want to be treated, basically. The most simplest way, but it's so people say it all the time.
At me or anything, you know, but I used to do the gang thing. And
If I was a Hollywood movie director looking for the role of like scary guy in the cell, you'd be like, oh, this is the guy we want for sure.
I left everything I've ever known in my life that I was good at and entered a life where I didn't know anything. I changed. Yeah, I never planned to be 50 years old ever. I thought I would be.
I'm not planning for it either, to be honest.
You know, pass away way before that, you know.
Oh my God, I just realized he has his chin tattooed. Holy shit. I thought that was his fucking facial hair. Oh my God, he has his sideburns tattooed too. Whoa.
The younger you experience these violent things, it increases the likelihood of you repeating them in this community. That's why we focus on
Facts.
youth.
Retweet. Facts. Factoids.
But, one of the things that to help these guys, you know, kind of redirect their aggression a little bit.
Yeah.
So you come in here, tire them out a little bit, put them on the weight.
That's nice.
Healthy
That's good.
choices,
That's good.
Healthy options. We also do drug court. This is where we offer AA, NA, things like that in here. And we know about that life. We've been there. That's why we care. And there is a way out. We found it, and that's all we're.
I feel like I know I'm pausing this video too much. I'm so sorry. I feel like some of the wisest people in our day-to-day lives are the people that have been a part of shit like this, but were lucky enough to get out of it. Because they have an experience on life that we will never know about, on people, on the streets, on business, on like whatever it was they were working in. They have a wisdom specific and unique to their own. But the thing is that, like, to become someone like this, you have to survive first. And I feel like it's not worth it. But if you do come out of the life like this, I feel like you become so wise. You know so much. Let's see, hold up. Weed will probably be, yeah, I already read that. You don't get to say whoops. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Alexis, that's my video. Yeah, I pulled it up. I was looking up some Tommy G got recommended to me, and I was like, wait, I think Alexis recommended me a video, and we wanted to see what we wanted to see how your city was. We want to see how dangerous you was living it over there.
We're trying to show these young brothers.
Yeah, we're all mad in chat right now. We're all mad because
I see
of
your shirt, healing with conviction. What does that mean to you?
That I'm
how
coming with the
shitty
truth.
shit can be right now.
I've lived it, been there, done that, and went through a lot of the struggles here. So I'm trying to heal with that conviction, and also with me being incarcerated as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was 18 years old. I shot at some people here in town, and at age 18, I was sentenced to 12 years in the South Dakota State Penitentiary. They shot at my family. Drove around, looked for them, found them, and 4th of July 1996, I retaliated.
You have the most gangster Hello Kitty tattoo I think I've ever seen.
He has a Hello Kitty tattoo? Oh, what a G.
So I have a special needs daughter.
Okay.
So a lot of this is for her, So like I have the wheelchair there for her. She loves Mickey Mouse. The don't count the days, make the days count.
Oh, that's actually adorable. Oh my God.
They told us she wouldn't see her first birthday. So we mark the date when we were told that. And
That was in
grateful today
2011?
He got
Yeah, grateful today
tattoos
she's 13. My first son, I wasn't there.
for his
Incarcerated.
daughter.
I missed his birth, and just wasn't in the relationship, there. And we meet my wife, and with Alejandra, our daughter with special needs, I learned to embrace that. I needed to fully protect her. For me, quitting drinking is what helped. To be able to get up if she's having seizures, to be able to get up, at a drop of a hat, to assist her or assist my wife in her cares.
For me, it was the murder of my brother. He was down there at the Teddy Sports Bar and he was shot and killed. Called me and asked me to come hang out with him at the bar. And
There you
I went
go.
down there to go see what he was doing. And as I was walking towards him, I heard a gunshot go off. And then my cousins told me it was my brother, my little brother. And it's just,
Oh my God, bro.
ever since then, after the past 3 years, I've just been getting incarcerated in and out of jail. I'm using my past as a tool to help better these children. Adults can't teach an old dog new tricks, but we can save these kids. And by saving these kids, we can save this community.
Did about 18 years.
This is what we need, yo. We need more parental figures.
Lakota homes in the hood out here. It was kind of almost like an expectation at some point.
We need people to
hey,
motivate
you
and
might end up going
teach
to prison.
young children.
From our neighborhood is drug and alcohol related. Every single felony, every single charge.
So non-violent offender.
Non-violent, all non-violent. I'm a 9-time felon.
What brings you here?
I'm the youth navigator now.
How'd you get here, though?
In 6th grade, I got in some trouble at school. Eric used to be the diversion coordinator here in Pennington County, so I was his first ever youth to go to Legacy.
What did you get into as a 6th grader?
A fight. This little kid called me a name, and I have gay uncles. It was a gay slur.
I think I can guess what you're thinking of.
Yeah, and I reached in my locker to grab my backpack, and he slammed the locker door closed on my hand. I reached
Oh
up.
my God, bro. Shit yo, this is about to get me mad, bro. I've never had to deal with something that bad with bullying. I know people have, and I never had to deal with something that bad. But it makes me so mad that there's people that have to deal with that. That for me, that's like movie bullying, because I've never seen that in person. I've only seen it in movies where people are that much of a bullies where they'll do shit like that to you, which is so crazy. It says, "This is the community we need. Without the community leaning from prison." That's what I'm saying. Like people like this that are there that have experienced life and can teach you something. Like this is the type of community I feel like people really need in their lives. But it's kind of hard. Like a lot of places don't really have that community. A lot of places is mostly just like all the adult figures are either working, all of the young kids go to school, and maybe after school they fuck around. Like it's really hard to have any type of community when there's no time to, That's where I live. Yeah. That's where we were checking out. I remember you recommended the videos, so I wanted to pull it up, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's kind of sad. Swear what? Yo, Nikki was good. Thank you for making it a stream, yo. Oh my God. Happy Monday. I hope you've been doing fine. I hope you've been doing all right. We appreciate you here chilling with us another day. Oh my God, y'all really y'all pull up at around 7. Shit, that's good. That's cool. But thank you for being here. I hope you've been having a nice little Monday. Right now we're getting a little serious. We were watching a predator getting caught video, and now we're watching inside South Dakota's most dangerous hoods. Kind of just chilling and talking. It might not be super happy and energetic, but we're still here just talking. We're kind of just talking. But yeah, that's crazy. Honestly, I feel like adults like this is what we need. We need community, genuinely. The fact that everyone's always so busy with work and with work and with stuff like that, it makes it harder to be there for kids, harder to be there in their lives and shit.
With my left hand, and I slammed his face against the locker, and I grabbed him up by his backpack straps and threw him across the hallway.
As you should.
Kicking him while he was on the ground. And that's how I met Eric, and I've been coming back.
I'm sorry, do I have the wrong opinion? If someone treats you like that, what this guy said, where he was like, oh, he called me some type of slur or whatever, and then when I went to go into my locker, he fucking slammed the locker on my hand, and then I picked him up by his fucking book bag, shoved him, threw him around or whatever the fuck he said. Is that wrong for me to say that's okay? I feel like you should. defend yourself. Like, you should never let anybody treat you like that. That is insane. But I don't know if there's a better way to do it. I feel like that is, I don't know. I feel like it's good to defend yourself, but I don't know if there's anybody that would say that there's a better way. If you think there's a better way, let me know.
I was like 11 or 12.
Now he's 16.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Hey, bro.
What's happening, bro? Hey, man. What's up, man?
How you doing,
All
man?
right.
It's good to see you, man.
Man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we legacy. We're deep up there, the homies.
Yeah.
We
I
got
respect it.
everybody from every clique in town.
What you said about parents not having enough time for their kids is something huge in this world that isn't talked about enough. Bro, that's something we all are dealing with. That was something I was growing up with, where like my parents were working all day, and they came back home, and they either had no time because my mom was making dinner, and my dad was just fucking exhausted. That, I mean, I was lucky enough to have siblings to like kind of help me out, but like my parents had like almost no time. And I'm guessing like every time I talk to other people that were like around my area and stuff like that, they would say the same thing. They were like, no, my parents are always working, they never have time, all this and that. I feel like there's really no sense of community for the kids in that sense, because it's like at school you don't listen to the teacher. If you get around with the wrong kids, you'll fuck around and get into the wrong crowds. And if you don't have any like parental figures in your life, well, there you go.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't know no better when they're that young.
Nah,
like
man.
we grow up in the shit we see, like we think it's normal. You feel me? Then you grow up and you have your own mind now, and it's
you know
like,
what? I want you guys to know how important you are to our people, man.
Word.
We don't need you wasting your lives on dumb shit, man.
Word.
You know what I mean? Don't get caught up doing dumb shit, man. But statistics say.
Put your time into that.
Absolutely, man.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Yeah,
Right there, man.
What does that mean?
Hey, tell them what it means.
Tell them what that means.
No, it's from Sundance.
Ceremony.
Oh, where you put the
Piercing.
Yep.
Sundance ceremony is basically a women's appreciation ceremony. We're showing appreciation to the women because the women get their blood every month in like Queens of Sleep. That's our way of cleaning sleep. Even going into NIPI stands for a sweat lodge.
Oh shit.
Going in there, be cleansed, you know, cleanse.
Oh wow.
What you be doing out here, you know, all those gangs and drugs out here, because there's not much opportunities for youth out here.
That is another factor.
You, bro.
Oh, this is my little brother.
Is it?
He passed away in 2022.
I heard about that, bro.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, man.
Damn,
He passed away in
bruh.
2022 due to gun violence. That
That's
was our first
so
show we were
sad,
ever
bro.
gonna have in Eagle
That
Butte.
is so sad.
It was gonna be a great turnout, you know. There was nothing but unchies and kids out there. There's free food, you know. Like you never really see like 50 people out there for the openers, but that first person that was out there, there's like 50 plus people showing love, you know. We were gonna go on last, and there was a boy that was threatening to shoot the show months before, and we didn't really take it serious, you know. We didn't even reply to his threats or anything like that, but it came down to the day of the show, 90-degree weather, and he's
like
in the crowd with the same bag on that he's showing his gun on Snapchat every day, and with a mask on in 90-degree weather, you know. So I came and I tried to speak with him because I know what he was saying, and when I came and tried to talk to him, he got real abrasive and was like, "Why are you trying to check me? Get away from me!" Boom. And I'm like, "Look, man," and I grabbed his bag and I pulled it to me. I felt his gun, and I said, "What are you doing here? Why are you here?" But he's like, "Just get off me, get away from my bag." I don't want to freak everybody out and be like, "Hey, he got a gun." Yeah. So whenever security comes up to me, I say, "Hey man, he has a gun." He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I felt it." So he tried to escort dude away. Dude basically said, "Hey, I'm coming back. I'm shooting up this whole show." I look around, like I said, there's nothing but elders and kids, you know. My family's coming all the way from Colorado to come see us. I'm like, we gotta do something, and that's what the dude.
Is he? Hold up. Okay. It's that day that I'm just feeling exhausted. I was gonna go to bed, but I won't miss Dom Street. Yo, I appreciate you, Nikki. Oh my God, for anything. Oh my, I'm after the stream, I'm gonna honestly, you know what? Never mind. I do have to set up my affiliate shit still. I'll do that after the stream. But y'all got me blushing right now. That's crazy. All my peoples, you know. Exactly. Community, family. That's what I want to put out there. Community and family. You know, if you ever need anybody and shit like that, you got a community to go to, because I know it's hard right now with the way the world is, and even if this video right here, it's hard to find that community in other places. So, you know, we always got people here. We're lucky that we made it this far, for real. Modern day life is designed to kind of fuck us all when our leaders and community is slaving away. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard for any of that shit. We were having this conversation, Fabe, the other day, when we were talking about like, or was it with you? We were like, yo, there could be another Einstein, or there could be another artist, or someone crazy out there that can really, do something. But I feel like the world is pushing us all back to the point where I feel like we're missing out on some really important people that could really change the world right now. You know that dude? You know this dude? Word? How do you know him? Yes, I'm native. Oh shit. I used to dance at a powwow. Oh, so that's how you know him. I'm a white native. I mean, it's not bad. I know I've met a couple natives here too in Washington. Really, really big native population here too. It's so cool. Like y'all have like your own traditions and stuff like that. It's so nice seeing like the culture too and shit. A lot of respect for los indígenas. Yo, facts. Cause there's like natives all over. My family, I have a lot of, I'm like, well, obviously there's a difference between American natives and then Hispanic natives in the sense that like, my family has a lot of natives on their side too. And I didn't realize that until I went back to Ecuador, a while back, maybe I think it was like 2-3 years ago. And I saw them and it was crazy to see the native side I had in my family because I never explored it. Because usually, I don't know why, but Hispanics usually don't embrace that part of them. Or some don't, at least. At least my family didn't. I don't know why. My last name literally is a native last name. But yeah, it's the traditions are super nice. I feel whitewashed as a Hispanic. Nothing you can do about it. But imagine that, bro. I was born in Ecuador. And I was born in Ecuador but raised here. And I'm losing my Spanish. I can kind of dance to Hispanic music. I feel Americanized as fuck. My friend that passed away is also talked about in this video. Really? Oh shit, that's kind of crazy. Damn, yo. It's crazy that you even know some people in this video. That's insane, to be honest. I'm sorry for your loss. 100%. My blood's mostly Irish, but I got some Native American blood in me. My great grandma was pure-blooded. And from what my mom says, she was the sweetest woman you could ever known. That's what I'm saying. All the Native like Americans that I've met, they've just been so kind, so like super nice. I haven't met like a single bad soul. I think it's just that tradition, that sense of community for sure. It's a small city. Wow, I did not know that. That's insane, to be honest. That like, honestly, it's insane. But sorry for your loss, Alexi. It's okay. Yeah, sorry for your loss, yo. We washed because people were spread and are all working. Yep. Yo, I don't know why, but I feel like I can't breathe correctly right now. Fuck. Damn. Okay. We washed because all of our people were spread out and all working. Yep, that's how it is. All of us are working right now. You playing cuz? You dying? I think I'm dying, bro. I feel like it's hard for me to breathe right now. Fuck it. It's okay. No. Hey, it's okay. Yeah. Now you care, Fave. That's crazy. That's wild. No. Move for us, Dom? You want me to move? I'm not moving. Maybe when I set up affiliate, I'll move for a couple subs, to be honest. Every time I feel something's wrong with me, I think I'm going to die. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought the same thing. Sometimes when something's wrong with me, I search it up on Google, and Google tells me the worst shit. So I had to stop doing that. Then I have panic attacks. Yeah. Set it up, whore. I'm trying to be the first. I'll set it up after this video. It sucks that I only have one day off, bro. Like, I hate it, bro. Because I'm really trying to have more time to edit my videos and shit. And I got to set up my affiliate thing. And I spent most of this morning trying to figure out what I wanted to do for today's stream and future streams and shit. So it's just a lot of time. Man. Speaking of my family, my grandma was a fiery woman, almost never smiled, let alone laugh. And on her deathbed, I was the only person she wasn't mad at. Oh, wow. So she was mad at the rest of the family? Oh, shit. Why was that? I mean, it's nice, too, to think that, like, someone that was pretty much mad at everyone else. I don't know why I just scratched the shit out of my tattoo. Oh, that shit itches, bro. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's. I guess it's kind of comforting to know that someone that had like that was mad at everyone else in like the family wasn't mad at you. It was kind of like I guess you could say, I wasn't doing anything wrong to this person or anything like that. It's crazy to see someone on their deathbed. I I didn't see my granddad on his deathbed, but I saw him on FaceTime because he's in Ecuador. He was in Ecuador. And then I was talking to my family on FaceTime the day he was passing away. And it was kind of hard. It was weird to see him there because it's like, I don't know. It was super weird. It's like you see a different face. Like you could see, I don't know. You could see like what it was before, what it was like more livelier and there was life. And then from it being from that to what it is now, it's super weird. I don't even know if y'all want to get into that, but super weird seeing someone on their deathbed.
He's like, please stop him. There's police around there and everything. The police didn't do shit. I had to pick my brother up after he got shot, you know? That's another just testament as far as to where we don't really rely on the police, you know? That's vigilantes. Like the definition of a vigilante is somebody that gets justice by their own means, while not involving the law. And it's that bottom line that they don't look out for us. They say they're supposed to protect and serve. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when my brother got killed, I had to pick him up. I had to everything, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You can easily come see us, man, because I got some opportunities for you, man.
Yeah?
Hey, I lost my little brother, too. He got shot and killed down at the Teddy Sports Bar.
Oh, word. Hey, bro.
Yo, that's my biggest fear, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That shit like that rocks the city.
This happened to every
My biggest fear was losing my little brother.
Youngster,
once I moved out here.
Homie got shot in the face at my house right up the hill right here, man.
Word.
In the hood, you know, it changed us forever, man.
Police will come through here, etc., but they're not too quick to. It's in a suburban area on the west side or something. Something goes down, they're there like that.
Why do you think that is?
Because we're disposable.
You know what I'm saying?
All we get is each other.
Is it Rapid City PD or a native police that is in this area?
Rapid City,
there ain't no natives on the RP.
There's no natives on the Rapid City police force? What percentage of the city is native?
At least a quarter.
Yeah.
You can't be in the position where someone abuses it with their power, and you can't be in the position where you abuse someone with the power that you're given. Because you can be kind, but never try to be submissive. And you can be strong, but you can never be cruel.
We have a present
that
for you,
man's spitting, bro.
Big
He's
dog's
spitting.
gotta eat.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome to my gang. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy to see someone do that. Wait, hold up. You stop vaping, my gangster.
But that's another story for the poor kids who always want.
Oh yeah, piss as fuck. She was like, I'm ready to go.
Out there on the corner with drama from law enforcement. I can tell you about the horrors of which.
This man's spitting right now, so I could concentrate real quick. Oh yeah, I'm pissed as fuck. She was like, oh, I'm ready to go, and everybody else was like, get treatment, but to her, the treatment was just suffering. Yo, that is probably my biggest. I don't know if this is a controversial thought at all, but my biggest thing is that if I am dying, I don't want to say it because I've said it so much in my younger years. When I was young, I would always say I want to die at 27. And I know, you know, the way the world manifests and stuff like that. You never know. So I stopped saying it because I'm 24. I'm going to 25. But because I don't want to be old, bro. My biggest fear is being old. I hate people are like, yo, but you're old, you know, you're going to be relaxing and you're going to be chilling. My biggest fear is being old because of what happens to your body, bro. If I am in pain or suffering, bro, just pull a plug. That it's easy as that. You don't have to be like, oh, but like, you know, we want you here. I don't give a fuck. Kill me. He said, oh, you're cooked. Yeah, I stopped saying it because I was like, I'm realizing I'm saying this a lot. Like a lot. As a kind of like a joke, but like the world works a little weird. So let me chill. I'll stop vaping for $50, Jay. I'll do it. That's good. Keep yourself accountable, Alexis. Or Fabe's gonna have to go over there, bro. And I was like, respect that. Liver failure. That's crazy, bro. Sorry for your loss, Nikki, too. I agree with her. Suffering is crazy ass. Me and my family stayed by her bed day and night until she passed. Damn. That's insane. Honestly, it's so sad to think of shit like that. You got a gangster. Nah, you gonna be the oldest person to ever exist in the world. If I am, I'm gonna be pissed off too. Because I know damn well there's no 110, 20, 30-year-old that isn't getting their ass cleaned by somebody else. Like if you can, I'm sorry, but like the age where I need someone else to start cleaning my ass, please just like I don't understand. Like I need to be taken out. I can't do it. Mind if I tell you a quick story about a time I made her belly laugh? Go ahead. I'm gonna be reading it. Yeah, I felt that at a certain point, if I can't eat or clean myself, or I'm just laying around, I gotta go. Facts. I can't just feel like I'm useless, you know? I have all this energy right now to jump, to run, to do shit. I'm growing up, I was the fastest. Sometimes I was the strongest, you know, and to see all that kind of deteriorate into fucking paper, I can't. God keeps pulling me out of the depths of hell, and I'm not even joking. Hey, Ace, we're here for you, buddy. 100%. Genuinely. It's like that for a lot of people, but you know, we're all pushing one day at a time. All of us. Y'all believe in reincarnation? Yeah, I do. I have a very weird belief system, and I can't even give a TLDR on that because my belief system is super abstracted, kinda, to be honest. And if y'all want to get into religion and shit like that, we can get into that shit. I don't really care. I'll be dead by 40, hopefully. That's crazy. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's crazy to see somebody else say it. Because I used to tell people that too. I used to be like, yeah, at 27, I'm out. That's crazy. Is that how people saw me? That's a crazy statement. My assigned Grim Reaper is getting annoyed. That's a crazy way to say that. That's crazy. Nah, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Ace, we're here to help you out, homie. That's why we create communities. And that's why I like doing this. I feel like there's people that like look for something to be a part of, or like be in a group of people with either the same mindsets or people to talk to about certain things and this and that. And I think it's nice. I think it's nice to have a little community. I was Lil Nicky at the time, and I was Oh, you was Lil Nicky? Oh, that sounds funny. Like a little rapper name. I like that, Lil Nicky. And I was eating an over easy egg at her house. I looked at the egg, at the utensils on the table, and then I poked a hole in the yolk, and you sucked it with a straw. Everyone but her looked horrified, and she busted out laughing. I have never heard of anybody doing that. I probably would have laughed too. Drinking the yolk with a straw is crazy. That is insane. That's funny though. Ace probably is the Reaper. Imagine. That's crazy. Little Grim Reaper. Sucking egg through a straw is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Nah, I'm just accident prone. I'm very accident prone, to be honest. I was thinking from the movie Lil Nicky. Yeah, you're giving me like little rapper vibes, to be honest. Good eats. Facts. Let me keep going with this
was
shit.
aborted, but since this life is a game, you ain't finna see me forfeit. I'm winning till I can't play, but even then I be scoring. There's some shit that's more important than them hoes that's gonna be swarming once they find out you recorded. Where are them hoes before then, huh?
Man, going off, to be honest. The grief meeting.
We're coming up to a grief meeting.
I kind of want to do videos like this, bro.
Lost sons to the street, I presume.
I want to ask people about shit and like get to know communities and people.
So we're covering sort of the
I feel like this is hard.
gang life, and also just gun violence at a young age.
It's difficult.
What have you seen as a mom in Rapid City?
I've seen a lot
I need
of
water. Hold up.
violence
I'll be
and
right
a lot
back.
of Killings, not so much when
Y'all can
I was
watch.
growing
Let me go
up.
get some water.
There was, here and there, nothing like today.
You think it's worse now?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
There wasn't as much guns back when we were growing up at all. Everybody has a gun these days.
Are the guns in South Dakota in the hood, are a lot of them legal or illegal guns? You guys know?
Illegal.
Both.
Yeah,
So
well, now
no,
they make
stay
it easy to
thirsty.
get guns, so,
Motherfucker,
both,
I'm
I
not gonna
would
be
say.
out here with
what
a dry
are
ass
any
mouth.
stories that can illustrate
You guys gotta hear
what
me.
you've seen or what you've heard in the area that talk about gun violence and things
Both
like
of my children died from a gun. My son
It's so cold in
always
this
had a
room right now
gun.
that all of my
My
water
older
stays
son,
at a cold
he
temperature.
always carried a gun. He's not anymore. He's 31 and a dad now.
What brought him out of the gang life?
His kids.
Now, gangs can be really attractive for a young man, right? Why do you think that is? And do you think it actually brings any benefit to their life?
I have my oldest son, who I kept in every sport available. He didn't have time to do any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as he hit high school, and that attraction was just immediate. He started then missing school and then running and getting in trouble. Whereas with CJ, he was kind of, I moved to Mitchell, moved all my kids there. They gradually came back here. They didn't like it there. So he was around it all the time. And to me, it seems like he kind of just, he still got in his fights and ran around, but, he wasn't kept from it like I did with my older son. And I feel like
I joined the gang once. What? They kicked me out because I was too pure. You're lying. You are lying. Did you? This is why they called you Lil Nicky. I knew you was a gangster. I know you was about it, Nicky. No, we're gonna have to start calling you Lil Nicky now too. Oh, that's crazy. No way. Little Nicky. Oh shit. I keep fucking hitting my knee on the table. That's crazy. What the fuck? How did you join a gang? Did you ask? Did you go up to the gang and be like, can I join the club? Please don't. It's crazy. That's wild, yeah. Oh,
He kind of, kept himself out of trouble, although, ultimately he died from suicide. And then also my daughter, I probably never know the real true story there, but, supposedly she was accidentally shot by another guy there with a gun.
I feel like teenagers,
Crazy.
when they want to get into trouble, they find a way to do it.
Right.
Even if you have strict parents. I know
100%.
firsthand, I had the strict parents of my friend group, and we still found ways to get into trouble. But do you think gangs offer anything positive? Because to me, when I look at it, it just seems like when you sign up for that lifestyle, you're pretty much signing up for incarceration or death, or you might be rich at certain points when you make a play, but for the most part, you're going to keep losing that and have setbacks. Did you think it brought anything positive to your son's life?
No. And he had a good home life. He had me. He didn't actually have his biological father in his life much, but once I...
What the fuck? I never mind. I had to see something for myself. Oh, that's kind of crazy.
He didn't actually have his biological father in his life much, but once I got married, he had, stepdad, and he did not have a family home life.
I know, like, if you ask like hardcore Republicans, they'll say like the reason gangs happen is the absence of fathers in the household. What do you think about that?
Well, I was lucky enough to have a dad. Like I said, my older kids, their dad was never really around. I know it makes a difference, obviously.
It's a lot of things. It's not even just like not having a father figure. It could be either like both parental figures. I feel like it could be social institutions in a community. I'm telling you, the whole thing is community. Like if you don't feel like you have people there, you're gonna look for a type of community, and if the community there is bad, and like if you feel like there's no help around you, you're gonna look for a place where you can get some help. You can get some money because everything's expensive. Where can you get money? All these people are selling drugs for money. It seems like they can help me out. Let me go join them. And if you don't have a parental figure in your life, no one's gonna tell you, oh no, I'm not gonna, like, don't do that. There's a better way to do that over here by working on this, working on that. No, you're just gonna be like, oh, there's nothing in this community that's helping me out to make money. My parents or whoever's my guardian is doesn't have enough to afford rent or any of that. So you're gonna find out how to do shit on your own, which is crazy. Let me see. Lil Nicky was stomping folks out. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's funny as fuck. I was friends with a member. We didn't talk much after that. Damn, bro. It's honestly, I guess it's nice of them that they were really kind of like, they kind of took you out of that. They were like, don't do this. You're too pure, which is good. We need more community. I was gonna say the absence of a father's too. Definitely. No, it's so many things. It's not black and white. People think like everything is so black and white. Everything is great. Everything is fucking great. It's not just one thing. Honestly, thinking about it, they probably felt I was a security risk. Maybe. Regardless, it's good that you're not there right now. Your life could have been completely different. That's my friend's mom. Was it? Oh shit. So you know this lady personally. Wow. Did you know they were making this video? Like, did you hear about them being in your town and like making this video? Because I'm guessing you know who Tommy G is, obviously. Even before this video came out. I was wondering if like you knew that they were there. I feel I would have been weak if I was coddled by parents. True. It depends on like the parenting, because some parents can really baby you. This is a whole other topic on parenting. I have my own views on it too. Very, very specific views on parenting. But yeah, being coddled by parents is also not good. Damn, Ace. When did you lose your parents? A week if I was coddled by parents. I think I remember you saying that. Oh, you don't. Oh, whoa. Damn, I'm sorry for your loss too, Ace. Holy shit. Never give up on. Wait, hold up. Never give up on your purity. Facts, Nicky. Facts. Oh, so you're right, Dom. He was probably a real friend. To be honest, I mean, you never know. You never know. Hopefully, they did have pure intentions in their hearts too. Yeah, to be honest. Like before was damn, that was That's really early on, Ace. Holy shit. I really, that I feel for everyone in chat right now that has lost someone in their lives. Obviously, you Ace, you Alexis, you two, Nikki, even you, Fabe. I don't know if you told me that if you've lost anybody, but I really feel for anybody in this chat that's lost anybody in their lives. Yes, everyone knew. Oh, that's insane. Everybody knew they were in town. Holy shit, yo. That's how you could tell it was a small town. Holy shit. But yeah, that's crazy. Big shout out to you for getting as far as you have. Facts. It doesn't faze me. I can't miss something I never knew. Yeah, I probably imagined at the age of 1, losing your parents so early on, you probably don't have the memory of them, which makes sense. But still though, it's obviously like, I still feel for you, man. Genuinely. I feel that, Ace. I lost you, Dom, the moment I learned you can't read chat. I can read chat. It's the fact that I can read things perfectly on screen. But when I read different styles of typing, because all of you motherfuckers have different typing styles. So your grammar's different. Some of you have spelling mistakes. So when I'm reading chat, it's always something different, bro. Eric was telling me the same shit, I think yesterday. He was like, Dom, you can't fucking read chat. And I'm like, it's not that. I'm not suited to read chat. Context. Content whore. Context whore. Y'all got your different lingos, different things that y'all be saying in chat. If I read something here, I could perfectly read it. But yeah, like for chat's a little different.
But it seems just to be so common now that I don't think most of us that have grown up on the north side really give it much of a thought. I mean, I can't.
You gonna learn.
Normal.
I am trying to get into reading again, more books. I used to love doing that.
What kind of advice
before the brain rot hit?
As they're pursuing some of their options in life.
Well, you know, and I've gotten to have a lot of good relationships with a lot of my kids as their friends since they passed away. I see things a lot differently now. I mean, I would give anything to have my kids back, and you know, obviously, I would never wish this on anybody, but I do think it's humbled me in a way that I can relate to them more. I understand.
You gon' learn when I hit you with the conda.
Me, and I think they, you know, feel better talking with me just because they and I would just, you know, tell them to set an example for my kids that aren't here and
Conda short for anaconda, aka Schmeat.
You know, because that would make them very
I know, bro. I know. I was able to read between the lines.
Yes. Hi. Okay. Because I think that's one of the magic questions. How do you bring economic opportunities back to an area like this? We've had so many jobs in this country go overseas and never come back. So like to me, that's the thing is like, how do you reverse the wheel that is spinning?
I think Kenny is a good one for this question. He owns this business and he's hired several people. And he might have some input on that just because he's given people multiple chances and still does.
I was, I guess, one of the lucky ones out of the whole group of guys I was with. I mean, I was considered one of the original TBC guys. And
that's one of the most notorious gangs in the north side?
Yeah.
TBZ is slang for the boys, and this is the name of one of the most feared native gangs in the country. And with roots that run deep in South
so
Dakota
many
and
different
Minnesota,
gangs,
TBZ
yo.
has both power in the streets and the penitentiary. Captain Tony Harrison, chief investigator for Pennington County Sheriff's Office in Rapid City, says that he has seen photos of toddlers dressed in gang attire and that it's not uncommon to see boys as young as 8 and 10 throwing up gang signs. Eric and Kenny were among
yeah, you
the
see, at
founding
that
members
point,
of
if you're
TBZ
raising your
decades
kids
ago. But
with that
against
type
all
of
odds, both are now leading lives that give back, and they use their lessons
mindset,
of their dark past to try and create a hopeful future.
They're gonna be
for
stuck
the
on
youth.
it. They're gonna be stuck on that type of world, in that type of world.
So you got my brother, and there were several of us. It started out with like over a dozen of us. Out of all of, I mean, almost every one of them went to prison but me.
How did you avoid prison?
Well, I think, you know, one of the things that stuck in my head around that time was my mom. My mom started going to meetings. She started going to AA meetings. And at that time, I used to look at her like, oh man, she must be really messed up. She's got to go to meetings. She's got to do extra things to stay sober. And my whole thing was backwards. That was when I was in my drinking time too. And for me, it was like, that was one of the things I came back to when I did sober up. And it was getting in a relationship at that time that helped me kind of come out of that rut. And
That's
then kids.
insane,
That
bro.
was the other thing. And that kind of opened my eyes up to my drinking and my drugging. And one thing led to another. And next thing you know, I've been doing this for over 30 years. And that's what keeps me motivated, is my work. And throughout all that whole time, I've stumbled a few times. I went back out there and tried it again. That lasted a short time. But I knew what was better at that time. I guess that's the core of it for me, is getting some kind of a structure in your life to go to, your positive. And for me, it's meetings, my business, my relationships.
I mean, he's right.
Today it's better. But
He's right.
It took me a long
High
time
key.
to get to this point.
It's amazing how many times it can take doing the same shit over and over to learn the lesson properly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that shit was loud as fuck. Holy shit. Looking for connections to Dallas sex trafficking. Oh my god, I love how he has to put that in his video. Dallas animal smuggling. Yeah, there's so much bad shit happening in this world, bro. It's crazy and sad. That shit was loud as fuck. All right, let me see. Hold up. All right, chat. Sorry. I'm a silly little Billy. I'll catch y'all. Bye. Bye, Fabe. I don't think you're here no more, but have a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. And that's the same with everybody else here in chat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Honestly. Bye, Fabe. Someone got shot today and the day before, and they were only 16. That is so, bro. Oh my god. It's like the thing. The video we were watching the other day with the kids that shot the other kids. You look at that. Those kids were in a gang too, and they're not really about it. I'm gonna be so for real with you. They were not about it. Like they were just, I would say, pretending. Like when things got real serious, they all broke down. They were blaming each other. They were like, I didn't mean to do this. He shot him. He shot. Like, I feel so bad for the kids that have to go through all of that, and the kids that end up being victims. Not even just kids, but adults too. Everyone that ends up being a victim to, obviously, gang violence. Someone got shot. Yeah. See ya. Yeah. Goodbye, Fabe. Adios, man. Even like I grew up. I would say that I grew up kind of not really like where I grew up. It was really like half. Like where one side of the town was pretty dangerous, I would say, and then the other half was all right. Like it was pretty all right. It had more of that community drivenness because there was a lot of Hispanics on the good side that were really like, they were really about staying together, staying close to like together, kind of, which really gave that sense of community and was really good. I honestly really appreciate the fact that there was a lot of people that were, you know, looking after each other over there. But I know for a fact that what was I gonna say? We were close to a lot of gangs too growing up. Like I remember when I was working at Subway, there was a dude that claimed he was a blood, and he would always come into my Subway when I was working there. He would always come into the Subway, and if I was working with a girl, he would start like harassing her and shit like that. And what happened? And then I guess he wanted food, so he would always just like, he would kind of curse us out, and then he'd like say what he wanted, and then he wouldn't pay for it. He'd be like, all right, give me that shit. All right, I'm out. And I don't know if he really was a gang member, but he was really like, I think one time he wanted to come back to the behind the counter, and I don't know, I think he wanted to harass one of the girls I was working with. And I thought it was so crazy, like just seeing that, when my first job being Subway, and just seeing that, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like this dude, we're not supposed to be giving this dude free food, but now he's literally cursing me out, telling me like he wants this for his fucking sandwich. And I don't know, it's crazy. I'll be lurking. No problem, Alexis. Thank you for taking your time to be here with us. You too, Ace, and you too, Nikki. Anybody else that's here, thank you for being here. I appreciate you taking your time out of your Monday. I hope you guys have been having a nice little start to your week, and I appreciate the lurk. But yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird growing up in a place like that where you see, like, you could see community, and then you see like gang activity. I was robbed on my street from another person. I forgot if he was a Blood or a Crip, but I was robbed on my street from someone from Newark. He wasn't even from my town. He drove there to rob somebody, and I guess it had to be me for being a nice fucking person that night. I don't know if I've told you guys that story, but I think I've told ya. I don't remember.